closely and our hearts are bound to collide. So you better give me 1 second to decide. Hello, how are you? This is so exciting. Welcome to my very first live stream show. I think we should just get straight on with the music. I've got lots of buttons to press here. What could go wrong? So I'm going to start off with a medley of some of my favourite songs from Bacharach. Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm gonna try to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week or maybe two, they'll make you a star. A week's turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. You can really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm gonna try to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With the dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away. And there you are, without a friend. You pack your car and ride away. Do you know the way to San Jose? We're going to go right back to 1968 now. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. You see this guy's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause I want your love. I need your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Now on the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the boys in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. I wonder if this brings back any memories for any of you. Maybe Makes me think of Quality Street. I'll never forget the moment we met, the night of the hayride. The way that we hugged to try to keep warm when taking a sleigh ride. Magic moments, the memories we've been sharing. Magic moments when two hearts are caring. Time can't erase the memory of those magic moments filled with. Time can't erase the memory of those magic moments filled with love. We made it. We're here at last. I am so excited. I'm genuinely so excited. This is, actually, I did a few shows, was it like 2 or 3 shows in December, but other than those, this is pretty much the first time I've actually done a show, a performance for, almost a year. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that you're here as well. And I have to tell you that I'm really nervous about this. I'm really nervous because, I say, what could go wrong? Just stop that. I'm really nervous about this because there's so much I'm surrounded by lights. I've got 3 computers in front of me. You know, they say, television can insult your intelligence, but computers can just rub it in. I've got 3 of those around me here. I keep sort of, if you see me sort of fiddling around, I'm sort of starting and stopping tracks, as you can see down here. And what I'm most nervous about is this stool that I'm sitting on is actually very slippery. Have you seen that YouTube video, little viral video that went round of that old rocker sitting on an office chair? And he's about to play something amazing on his guitar, and he sort of loses his balance and just falls off his chair on the floor. This may well happen. This may well happen today. Anyway, we open there with the Bacharach medley. One of the tunes from my Legends album, and I did that because we had not 1 but 2 requests for one of the songs from that album. Anthony Warren, hello Anthony. I'm going to look at the comments in a bit, but I hope you're there. Anthony requested that song. He says it's my favourite song of all time. It's dedicated to his wife Noelle. Hello, both of you. He said that Noelle had booked tickets for them both to see the great Herb Alpert at Ronnie Scott's for his 50th birthday. He said, but unfortunately they cancelled, probably due to COVID, I'm sure. So me singing that song for you today has gone some way to making up for it, I hope. And then Bob and Joe Wiley, hello there. I know you're sitting there in Doodles in your garden, eating a Chinese takeaway, watching me drinking a glass of red wine. That sounds pretty good to me, especially the wine. I should be having one of those myself after. Now, Bob and Joe very kindly gave me a whole list of requests, which is great, because when people do that, it means I can just pick the one I like the best. So there it was. This Guy's in Love with You. Another one of the songs that Bob asked for was Route 66, but I didn't want to do that because it it reminds him of a trip that they were going to be doing on the Route 66, but that was also cancelled due to COVID, and I didn't want to make you feel bad. So I don't know if you heard that little beep then. You probably didn't, but I'm just going to close something on here as well. There you go. That shouldn't happen anymore. So hello to everybody in the UK, just after 2:30 in New York City. It's around about 10:30 in the morning. In Los Angeles, Irma Nieto, I just saw your name pop up on one of the comments. It's 7:30, just gone 7:30 in Los Angeles, in California anyway. So welcome. Good on you for getting up at that time. And it's about 11:30 in Rio de Janeiro. I think we should do another song now. This has been requested by Sandra Tyndall. Hello, Sandra. I do hope you're there watching. Sandra asked me to dedicate a song to John, her husband. John, she said he's just come out of hospital, QMC Hospital in Nottingham, after 56 days, being very seriously ill with all sorts of things. He's at home recuperating now. She said it'd be really nice to hear you sing something either from our favourite Matt Monro or something from the CD that you did with our equally favourite Christine and the Sid Lawrence Orchestra. Well, I'm going to do one of those songs for you now. This may bring back memories of Fred Astaire. I love this song. I love that band as well. Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you. And Ah, but you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each smile your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. And that love that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. I keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way you look tonight, tonight, just the way you look tonight. I hope you enjoyed that, Sandra. And John, I hope you're feeling better. John, I really do. Well, do you know, I wasn't going to do this quite just yet, but let me just have a little look at some of the comments just to see who is there and who is watching. Oh, Miriam, I'm so glad you're there. It's so nice to see you there, Miriam. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, Irma, yes, I can see you there. Oh, it's so nice to see. Lovely. Tracy Shield, Celine Dion herself. Tracy, we haven't spoken for so long, but you know, I'm so fond of you. And Richard Holton is there, loving those opening songs, Gary. Richard, bless you for being there. Richard Holton is my vocal coach, my singing teacher, who is not only a great teacher, but the nicest possible person you could ever hope to meet. Greg Gould in Australia. There's a blast from the past. Hello, Greg. Charlotte, oh, Miriam again. Fabi, oh, bom dia in Brazil. Nice to see you there. Isn't it amazing? People from all over the world. Hello, George. Marion, I'm so great. I'm so great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I meant to say that you think that it's sounding great. I'm glad the sound's okay. Yeah, great. Look, we'll get to some of those. Dean Martin. Hello from the real Dean Martin. Hello, Dean Martin. Angela said, oh, it makes my heart glad that so many of you are watching. And Shane Hampshire's a wonderful singer. You may have seen the little live stream interview that I did with Shane the other day. Well, let me get on with another song. Now, Irma Nieto, I mentioned a couple of times. Now, Irma, hello, watching there in California. Now, Irma requested a song in the Kitchen Cabaret, the thing that I do every week now. I used to do it every day, now it's every week. This was requested from in December from Irma. It's a song that was actually I'd never heard of before. Not only had I never sung it, I'd never heard of before. Engelbert Humperdinck's song. But I've really fallen in love with this song. And it seems I'm not the only one, because it's one of the most popular Kitchen Cabaret songs that I've done. So thanks, Irma, for introducing me to this. It's a nice tune. I hope you enjoy this. So I sing you to sleep after the lovin' with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling face to face, I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. And thanks for turning me into a someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving, and I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me want to cry. And I know that this song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving, and I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me want to cry. And I know that this song isn't saying anything new. After the loving, I'm still in love with you. I said after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yes, I said after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Still in love with you. Isn't that a nice song? I really fallen in love with that song. Thank you so much for introducing me to that. That's been one of the best things for me about Kitchen Cabaret, is people introducing me to new songs that I've never heard of before. I'm just going to have a quick look again. A little bit tricky on this, looking at all of the oh, Paul Knox, hello there. Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you. Linda, Becky, hey, oh, David. Nice to have a little continuity from Grimsby and Immingham there. Oh, this is just great. It's lovely, lovely. Hello, Liz. How are you? And Lynn Williamson, watching from Liverpool, the UK. So good to hear live music again. Yeah, it is live. Hello, Paul Kitson. We've got something coming up for you later as well. Well, a blast from the past for me is Paul Rogers. Hello, Paul. I think you're in Hull listening. Paul sent me a note the other day asking me to sing a song and dedicate it for his wife, Sue. Hello, both of you. Paul is a wonderful pianist. He's actually one of the very first pianists that I used to work with back there in Hull when I first started singing. We used to sing in the what's it called? It was the shopping centre in Hull. I'm trying to remember the name of the shopping centre now. It's just escaped me. I used to do regular gigs there with Paul. We also used to do a restaurant called La Perla. I wonder if that's still there. We had many, many great times. Paul's a wonderful pianist. But anyway, he wants this song, a song, dedicated to his wife, Sue. He says, Sue, she means the world to him. So that's lovely. So love to you both. I'm going to sing for you. Actually, my current favourite song, this is from the last album that we did in lockdown. I just love this song. I love what my friend Chris Traves did for this. It's a Jim Croce song. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, words could make our wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things that you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. If I could make days last forever, if words could make our wishes come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things that you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. That is a special song, isn't it? Sorry about that little cock up there. I wonder if you noticed. It still rhymed, whatever I did. Well, you know, I'm in Tenerife. I've been learning Spanish, and a great way for me to do that is to learn Spanish songs. This is the Spanish version of It's Impossible, one of my new favorites. Somos novios, pues los dos sentimos mutuo amor profundo, y con eso ya ganamos lo más grande de este mundo. Nos amamos, nos besamos como novios, nos deseamos y hasta a veces sin motivo y sin razón nos enojamos. Somos novios, mantenemos un cariño limpio y puro, como todos procuramos el momento más oscuro para hablarnos, para darnos el más dulce de los besos, recordar de qué color son los cerezos, sin hacer más comentarios. Somos novios. It's impossible. Tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Para hablarnos, para darnos el más dulce de los besos, recordar de qué color son los cerezos, sin hacer más comentarios. somos novios, siempre novios. Oh my God, it's exhausting. All of this emotion. I hope you enjoy. I love singing that in Spanish. That's a new one for me. And it's a good way to learn a language, really. Mind you, it's taken me about 3 years to learn that. So while we're on a roll, I'm going to sing for you now very quickly. It's a short version of another Spanish song, Perfidia. I used to sing this years ago. I haven't sung it for ages, but it's been requested by Wendy. Wendy, you know who you are. Wendy, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your surname, but you know who you are because you've been requesting this song for something like, it must be over 6 months. And you very politely remind me every now and again, and I haven't got around to it in the kitchen cabaret. So here it is for you now, in all of its glory. Maybe you could have a little dance to this. Mujer, si puedes tú con Dios hablar, pregúntales yo alguna vez, te dejaría de adorar. Y alma, espejo de mi corazón, las veces que me ha visto llorar, la perfidia de tu amor. Te he buscado donde quiera que yo voy y no te puedo hallar. ¿Para qué quiero otros besos si tus labios no me quieren ya besar? Y tú, quién sabe por dónde andarás, quién sabe qué aventura tendrás, qué lejos estás de mí, de mí. I hope you enjoyed that, Wendy. I hope it was worth the wait. Well, let me just have another quick look. I apologise, I haven't given you a shout out yet because there's sort of a long list of things. Oh, Greg Scott, my dear friend and a wonderful talent, great violinist, Greg Scott. So lovely to see you there, my friend. Thank you for supporting and for saying hello. Now, this is a request from Marion for her dear friend Heather. Sorry, no, it's from Heather for Marion. It's Marion's birthday next week. Marion, this is for you from Heather. And I never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got a chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way I do today. And then if you can remember, sing with me if you like. Keep smiling, keep shining, and knowing you can always count on me for sure. 'Cause that's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. 'Cause that's what friends are for. Well, you came in love in me, and now there's so much more I see. And then by the way, I thank you. And then for all the times we're apart, well then close your eyes and know these These words are coming from my heart, and then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and knowing you can always count on me for sure. 'Cause that's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. 'Cause that's what friends are for. Heather, thank you for requesting that. So once again, that is from Heather for her dear friend. And you are both the loveliest of people. And I know you're watching this together, I think with Marion's mum, I'm not sure. But yeah, Marion, happy birthday for next week from your dear friend, the lovely Heather Miller. And thank you both for all of your support this year. Now I'm going to try and get some more of these comments. Isn't Facebook great? I never thought I'd hear myself say, isn't Facebook great? I hate Facebook, really. But please follow me, Gary Williams UK. It's very handy for this, isn't it? I should actually have a quick look on YouTube. There you are. Sandra Tyndall, there you are. I can see your comment in there. On YouTube as well. Hi, Christine. Hi, Leah. Oh, Joe Lang. I'm so glad you're there, Joe. Hello. In New York, well, New Jersey, New York as well. Yeah, this is sort of breakfast time for you, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Daryl Sherman as well. Lovely. You know, I really am missing live performance. It's funny, isn't it, that this... Oh, God, this is the most uncomfortable chair. At least I haven't fallen off it yet. So... Hang on. Philip is just out of shot. He's waving at me now. I know that Philip, if I don't need it yet, Philip, but if I need a cushion, I know Philip will go running out of shot to get me a cushion, but I don't need one yet. It was all right. But I do miss live performance. At least we've got things like this, right? And how we've all sort of gotten used to new technology. I can't tell you the stuff that I've been learning over the last few weeks to do this, but even just tuning in. My mum, hello, Mum. I know she's watching on YouTube as well. Not bad for 89. Something, I don't know how old she is. Something. I mean, she looks marvelous. She's not that old, really. I miss meeting you. I miss seeing you. I miss the things that you used to say to me after shows. Some funny. I remember one time I was signing CDs after I'd done a gig. This is true. A fella came up to me. He bought a CD. He said to me, "Yes." He said, I like your music, but I couldn't listen to it all night. Thank you. Somebody else, also signing CDs. I'd done a show. I was sweating, sitting there signing CDs. A fella bought a CD. Said, "Thank you very much." He said, do you work? I don't know what it was. One of my favourites actually was, this was on a cruise ship. This is actually I think this is on the Oriana, the P&O Oriana. Does that exist anymore? Have they got rid of that now? I was on the Oriana, just done a little sort of, they call it a sail away set on deck. So with the band, with the band on deck, and done that, sailed away from somewhere, standing, waiting for the lifts to come, waiting for the elevator to come with the band. This lady, very nice lady, came up to me. She's standing next to me, waiting for the lift as well. And she's staring at me, and then, of course, she said, "You're the singer." I said, "Yes, I am. I was just singing out there." She said, "Oh." She said, "You're wonderful." She said, "Absolutely." She said, "Your voice is second to none. You've got such a lovely tone." I said, "Well, thank you very much." I said, "That's lovely of you to say. Are you enjoying your cruise?" She said, "I'm sorry, you'll have to speak. I'm completely deaf." Yeah, true story. The band like that. So, of course, but all that's gone now, so I've had to move on to other things. But as my granddad used to say, when one door closes, another door opens. Lovely fella, but a terrible cabinet maker. And the other door that's open for me, actually, lately, is I've been keeping the wolf from the door by presenting. Before, years and years ago, before I was so busy as a singer, I used to do sort of presenting and voiceover stuff, so I'm doing that again now. After you've watched this, you could have a look, actually, and see what I've been doing at presenter.garywilliams.co.uk. But anyway, hopefully, I will be back on stage singing to you soon. And I'm going to sing for you now a song that actually I wasn't going to do this until this morning. And Philip said to me, "You should do that song." And I thought, well, it's a bit hard. Probably better not. But I am going to do it for you because it's just a beauty. It's actually the title track. Not the title, it's the opening track of the album that we recorded in lockdown, On Days Like These. On Days Like These is the title track, one of Mark Best's favourite songs. Hello, Mark. I know you're there. Lovely to have you with me. So this is the first track on the album. It is The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. And this actually came about as a request from Gail Hoddett. I've forgotten how to pronounce your name, Gail, but this came about from a Kitchen Cabaret request. I never would have dreamed of singing this. So thank you for that. Oh, this song. It's a special one. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you as well. The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies. And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to mine. And the first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face, your face. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm emotionally exhausted. Oh, and another big thank you to Chris Traves, actually, for arranging that version of that wonderful song. Chris is the producer that I always work with on the albums. He's just a genius. Now, I'm trying to look at some of the more of these little YouTube comments. Nice to see you again there, Joe. Hello, Robert. Hello, Sandra Jeffrey. Yeah, Christine. A lovely way to start Sunday in New York. Nice. This is for Rosa Fisher. I look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes, to bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. If you look under the rocks and plants and then take a glance at the fancy ants, and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life, they'll come to you. Yeah, thank you, Rosa, for requesting this. I love this song. I look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. So just relax in my backyard. If you act like that bee acts, well, you're working too hard. Don't spend your time, hello Joe Pitcher, looking around for something you know can't be found. 'Cause you'll find out you can live without it and get along not thinking about it. I will tell you something true. The bare necessities of life, they'll come to you. Do-da-do-do. They'll come to you. Do-da-do-do. They'll come to you. I love that. Joe Pitcher, you're there watching. That's really nice to see. I'm clicking buttons because I'm trying to get my Facebook comments back. It's a disaster. There's another Disney one for you. You got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got your troubles, and I've got mine too. Hello, Wendy Wood. Anything. Oh, now I've forgotten the words. We'll stick together and we'll see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You're welcome, Rosa. You got a friend in me. Hello, Norman. You got a pal in me. It's true. You've got a pal in me. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we'll see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Darling, you got a friend in me. Disney at last forever. Some of the guys may be smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. No one in this world is ever gonna love you the way I do, 'cause it's me and you. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. It's true. You're gonna see it's our destiny, 'cause you got a friend in me. Yep, you got a friend in me. That's right, Greg Jungle Book. You got a friend in me. Darling, you got a friend in me. Darling, you got a friend in me. Lovely. That is one of the songs that I think is going to be on our next album. We've just been working on that. It's so nice, isn't it? Having this, it is like a little Facebook community. I'm so glad that you're all there watching this and for your comments. This is the nearest thing we've got to being live, isn't it? And in person. Lisa Martland, you dear, beautiful lady, beautiful rendition, Gary. She says, you're raising my spirits as always. Miss you lots. Yeah, here's to the next thing. Lisa Martland, actually was at my very first London show, Pizza on the Park, 1996. She was reviewing for the Stage newspaper, as it was then. I was so nervous because she was in, and the thing I remember most about being in this very fancy West End club, my first time being in this very sophisticated place, with a reviewer from the stage there, and I always remember she was wearing dungarees, and I thought, isn't that, you would never have imagined, would you, in a West End club. Have you still got your dungarees, Lisa? You did look very fabulous in them. Heather Miller, Feed the Birds next. No, I think Philip would leave the house. I am going to Feed the Birds on the next album, but Philip hates Feed the Birds. Something about the word tuppence that turns his stomach. I don't know. But Joe, it's so good. Joe Pitcher, an enormously talented and a wonderful, beautiful friend of mine from Grimsby who's gone on to great, great things. Just always a joy to talk to. Feed the Birds, Feed the Birds. Let's have no more talk about Feed the Birds. Is that chicken cooked yet in the corner? What chicken, George? Somebody will have to explain that to me. You'll have to tuppence a packet. Anyway, I think I'm going to get on with another song. Now we have, I should, by the way, speaking of tuppence, or maybe a bit more than tuppence, you can see there's a little donate thing here. I hate to ask, but if you're feeling so inclined, if you're enjoying the show and you want to make a little contribution towards this, please do. It's just garywilliams.co.uk/ is it donate? I can't remember. Yes, it is. garywilliams.co.uk/donate. Some of you have done that already. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of your help and for all of your support throughout the year. Whatever you can give is helpful, but the more the better. No, I really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. You know, the main thing, I truly tell you that what makes me so happy, and it's hard to say this without sounding so cheesy, but, you know, the thing I just love about music, and particularly about performing, is just making people feel good through music. You know, spreading joy through music is just, you know, a wonderful thing that all of us entertainers are able to do. Tracy Shield, if you're still watching, if you're still listening, you'll know that. And we've got a request now for... where is it? I'm just trying to find the thing. Yeah. Ted Higgins. I hope you're watching, Ted. Ted is a real blast from the past for me. Ted Higgins is the director of the Opus One Big Band. We had many, many happy shows with Heather, Babette, and Linda, the three girl singers that we worked with. Just a wonderful, it's the friendliest band, the most wonderful, beautiful people in that band. I miss working with you. Well, Ted has asked me to sing a Dick Haymes number it's a Rodgers and Hammerstein film show called, is it State Fair, wasn't it? It was from State Fair, I think. I'm going off memory now, but State Fair. Dick Haymes, I think Dick Haymes was in the film, wasn't he? He wasn't in a lot of films, but he sang this in the film. It's called It Might As Well Be Spring. Lots of people did it, but this is dedicated to Ted's late father, Stan Higgins, who loved Dick Haymes. Ted said he put him on a par with Crosby and Sinatra, and I will certainly agree with that. Let's give it a go. I'm as restless as a willow in a windstorm. I'm as jumpy as a puppet on a string. I'd say that I had spring fever, but I know it isn't spring. I am starry-eyed and vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Oh, why should I have spring fever when it isn't even spring? I keep wishing I was somewhere else, walking down a strange new street and hearing words that I have never heard from a girl I've yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydreams. I'm as giddy as a baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring. Beautiful. Rodgers and Hammerstein. Thank you for requesting that, Ted. This is for Paul Kitson. The shadow of your smile. Now you are gone. Will color all my dreams and light the dawn. Look into my eyes, my love, and see all the lovely things you are to me. Wistful little star, it was far to hide. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I. Remember spring and every little lovely thing. I will be remembering the shadow of your smile. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul Kitson, for requesting that. How is it so far? Everything all right? Everything working at your end? Everything going smoothly? This is better than Elaine Page on Radio 2, isn't it? Got me live and in your living room. Nice to see you there. Fran Ross, she says, what better way to enjoy my Sunday roast being serenaded by you. Thank you very much. And 4 thumbs up. Goodness me. Don't drop your knife and fork. Thank you, Fran, for that. JJ, what a beautiful way to unite us all worldwide with the music. It is true, isn't it? I just love the fact that this technology is amazing. We're all over the world, different time zones. And we're all sharing this terrible virus. You know, we're sharing the effects of, hopefully we're not sharing the terrible virus. If you've got it, don't share it with anybody. Stay at home, wear a mask. But we're all sharing the effects of this virus. And it's just, you know, it's changed all of our lives. So thank goodness, moments like this we have together that we can enjoy. Marta Cooper, nice to see you there. Loving the show. That's nice to hear. Sunflower Disability. Yes, it's from a film. Well, that's good to know. From the 40s. Pat Boone and Anne Margaret did the early 1960s version. Sunflower Disability. You are an expert. You should be writing my scripts. Let's see what's going on Facebook. Oh, George, it looks like a grill in the left corner. I see. Oh, Lisa, you burnt your dungarees. That's a tragedy. I could have had those. I've always fancied a pair of dungarees, but I think I just look ridiculous in them. Yeah, I do miss all of it. I know some of you out there watching this, you're big fans of being on cruise ships, and we miss being on ships, don't we? People keep asking me when I'm going to be back on ships. I really don't know the answer to that. I mean, a few things are sort of happening. One or two friends of mine are getting ready to board or are on ships now, the one or two which are sailing, but it's just so, you know, it's just so unpredictable, isn't it? I keep saying to Philip, my guess, I'm sort of cautiously optimistic that I personally might do one or two ships in the autumn, you know, September, October. But then, of course, the winter season starts in, you know, sort of late November, December. So I wouldn't be doing any of those because I'd only usually cruise in Europe. So if that doesn't happen, then it's going to be sort of this time next year. I tell you what I don't miss, though. I do not miss the flying. I really don't miss flying. I love being on the ship. I love being there, but I don't miss the flying. But there have been a few odd things, funny things that have happened on flights as well. I remember being asked once by the steward coming down. They asked, "Do you want a cake or a muffin?" I said, "What's the cake?" He said, "It's a muffin." True story. And Petroc Trelawney. Do you know the name Petroc Trelawney? He's a broadcaster. I met him. He was doing some stuff with the BBC. Then he was with Classic FM, wasn't he? Then I think he went back to the BBC. Wonderful guy, Petroc Trelawney. He told me he was on a plane once, and they asked him, "Would you like anything to eat?" He said, "What's the choice?" And the person said, "Yes or no." I was also on a ship, a flight, and the steward said to me, "Do you want chicken or pasta?" I said, "What's the pasta?" He said, "It's like an Italian dish." True story, not making it up. Anne Everard. Hello, Anne. How are you? I haven't seen a comment from you. I'm sure you've left. Oh, hello, Jan. Hello, Jan. I hope you're there. And Sally too. Wendy Wood. Nice to see. Have done, but not sure it's gone through. I don't know what you're talking about, what's gone through or what's not gone through, but I'm glad you've done it, whatever it is. Oh, and Gary Parks. Hello, Gary and Juan. They are there. That's so nice. Thank you, Gary, for watching. Gary's my wonderful agent, who is the man who will be getting me back on cruise ships. Let me just quickly go through these. So I tell you what, let me just get on with another song, because am I talking too much? Tell me if I'm talking too much. Well, Anne requested something from Neil Diamond, and I'm always very, very happy to sing anything from Neil Diamond. This is a song which has been really popular in the Kitchen Cabaret this year. I've done it a couple of times. It's a song which means a lot, actually, to a lot of people. Dear Neil Diamond, we're sending him our love. Songs of life, they ring from quiet steeples to distant valleys along the hillsides of lovers' hearts, of lovers' hearts. Come sing your songs of life, that they may keep you from ever wanting, from ever needing, forevermore, forevermore. Oh, when the moment's true They sing so softly to me and you. You know they do. You know they do. So I sing my songs of life, that they may keep you from ever wanting, from ever needing, forevermore, forevermore. Though when the moment's true, they sing so softly to me and you. You know they do, you know they do. And I'll sing my songs of life, that they may keep you from ever wanting, from ever needing, forevermore, forevermore. Thank you, Anne, for requesting that song. It warms my heart. It warms my heart. I love that song so much. Thank you so much for that. Oh, I see, Wendy. Yes, your donation. Thank you very much. Thank you for sending your donation through. If you haven't done it yet, and if you feel like it, no pressure at all. I mean, there really isn't, but if you feel like it, garywilliams.co.uk/donate. Leave whatever you feel like. If you're enjoying the show, hello, Brad Leonard. Brad, whereabouts are you, Brad? Are you somewhere like in the Philippines or somewhere like that? I'm not sure. Somewhere fabulous, I think. Did you just say it's not the same as photographing? Yeah, it's not. Photographing the monitor isn't the same. Yeah, Brad's a great photographer. I think you're sort of a serious amateur photographer, would say that, wouldn't we? I think Brad took some photos of me. Actually, at the same time, was a great friend of mine, Hector the magician. We were on a big ship. Maybe it was the Oasis of the Sea, something like that. I'm sure Brad will remember. Elliot, hello. Could you do You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile? Do you know, Elliot, oh, Elliot, it's you. Yes, hello. That's from one of my Abbey Road albums, wasn't it? I absolutely love that song. The answer is I can't do any extra requests today because I've sort of had to plan so everything's set out. I can't do anything impromptu. I mean, I could sing a bit of it for you now. Just let's just sing a bit together, shall we? Hey, ho, man. Hey, Dapper Dan. You still got your smile, but you still got your style, but baby, you're never fully dressed without a smile. That's enough of that. Really should practice before I do anything, shouldn't I? Mark Best, you're there. Hello. Mark Best says, lovely song. As I requested on Kitchen Cabaret for my mum and my stepdad when they finally get married after 30. Which song was it? Because I can't see when you were... I think it was Songs of Life. I think that's what you did request. So I'm glad we did something lovely for you. Hi, hello, Irene. Nice to see you. Watching from Liverpool. Yeah, now we are hoping, well, I am hoping to be performing in Liverpool live sometime in July. The date is sort of in the diary, but it's not been officially confirmed yet because we're just waiting to see. Everything's just so fluid. But middle of July, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be in Liverpool. And also I'll be in London, should be in London, doing Ronnie Scott's and a couple of shows at the Crazy Cocks as well. Let's get back to the show and have a little bit more music. Carol Belvedere, hello, my love, my dear Carol Belvedere. I guess you're watching. I haven't seen any comments from you. You're in New York City. Carol has become quite an important person in my life because I'm sure she won't mind me telling you that a year or more ago, before all of this started, I met Carol with her late husband, Joe, on a ship. They were just the most lovely couple. And usually what would happen on a ship, I do my main show in the theatre, and then a couple of days after I would do a second sort of different kind of show in a different part of the ship. And often I would do songs for people to dance to, which I enjoy doing. And they asked me to sing a Tom Jones song, Till. Do you remember? You are the... And I did it, of course, it was their song. I believe it was their golden wedding anniversary, and it was the song that they danced to on their wedding day 50 years previous. Since then, after that time, COVID comes along, and Joe, tragically, was a very early loss of this terrible pandemic. Carol lost Joe. It's very, very sad, but Carol's been a wonderful support, and this song has taken on sort of greater significance to me now, and I'd like to sing this not only for Carol, but I want to dedicate this song to all of you who have lost someone special because of this pandemic. I mean, it has affected all of our lives in so many ways, so this is for you. To live, all I own I would give, just to have you adore me, till the moon deserts the sky, till all the seas run dry. Till then I'll worship you. Till the tropic sun grows cold. Till this young world grows old. My darling, I'll adore you. Just to have you adore me, till the rivers flow upstream, till lovers cease to dream. Till then I'm yours, be mine. That's a killer, isn't it? Goodness me. Well, that's dedicated to you especially, Cal, with just the fondest and loveliest memories of your late husband, Joe. What a lovely way to remember him by. Well, John Higton. Hello, John. I'm sure you're there. John gave me a request a few days ago. He said, my all-time favourite song is I Believe I'm Gonna Love You. And I've listened to it so many times, I never tire of listening to it. He said, I'll be tuning in on the 21st. That would have been my parents' 61st wedding anniversary. Goodness me, well, what a lovely moment and a lovely way to remember them by with this song. Now, this was a new one for me. I was surprised, actually, to learn, John, that this was a song that Sinatra sang. Doesn't sound like a Sinatra. I also think Joe Longthorne did this. It's not that well known a song. It was new for me. I'm going to be reading the words a little bit, so forgive me. But, I mean, if you sing along with me, we're all going to be fine, aren't we? If you know this, maybe you could do that. I wonder if you do. Anybody know this? Let me know in the comments if you know this one. And if you do know it, sing it. As the morning casts 1,000 bits of sunlight, and they shine like diamonds on the morning dew, I believe that every single one is my below to see. And I believe I'm gonna love you. Does anybody in Doodles know this? You're too young. That's the trouble. If it seems that there are special stars for lovers, and we see them scattered across the midnight blue, I believe that out of all this world they're meant for me and you. And I believe I'm gonna love you. I will take you to a magic place where no one's ever been, where there's carpets made of flowers, music in the wind. If you wonder why I'm giving you these treasures, because you're like no one else I ever knew. I believe that as we walk through time, the best is yet to come. And I believe I'm gonna love you. And I believe I'm gonna love you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for asking for that song and introducing it to me. Pat Hill. Hello, Pat Hill. We met on a cruise ship on the Queen Mary 2 a million years ago. This was your request, Pat, from Frank Sinatra himself. This is for you. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with all that perfumed hair. And it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35, But now the days are short. I'm in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs, from the brim to the dregs. It poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. Thank you very much, Pat, for requesting that song. And Joe Wiley, I'm glad to know that it's one of your favorite. That makes me happy. Marion Rivenel, you still there? This is for you. This next one is one of your requests. You know what it is yet? Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Why don't you fill my heart with song? Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yes, yes. Marion. Manietto, this is the one you requested. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear. And he showed, fly me anywhere, George, pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mack Heath, dear. And he keeps it way out of sight. You know when a shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows, they begin to spread. But fancy white gloves wears old Mack Heath, dear. So there ain't never one trace of red. Oh, oh, on a sidewalk, oh, 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 Sunday morning, lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking around the corner. Could that someone perhaps by chance be Mack the Knife? Yeah, on a tugboat down by the river going slow. There's cement bags just drooping on down. Well, that seaman is there. It is there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10. That old Mackie's back in town. Now did you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all of his hard-earned cash. Now Mack Heath spends just like a sailor. Could it be our boy's done something rash? Jenny Diver, yeah, Sugi Tartree, I miss a lot of Lanya and old Lucy Brown. Well, that law informs on the right, babe. And now that Mackie, he's back in town. Jenny Diver, oh, Sugi Tartree, look out for Miss Lanya and old Lucy Brown. Well, that law informs on the right, babe. And now that Mackie, oh, If you enjoyed that, you can thank Armanietto. I'm loving these comments. This one's for Judy Harriman. Got a birthday on the 24th. Hello, Judy. That's life. That's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shut down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, sometimes I get my kicks riding on a dream. I don't let it get me down, 'cause this fine old world, it keeps on spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying there all flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I can't deny it. Many a time I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I jump right on a big bird and I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I said I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying there all flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many a time I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if nothing's shaking come this year July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. Oh my goodness me, this is a workout. How long have we done? How long have we been on for? Philip's just had a shot. It must be over. We must have over it. The idea of this was originally supposed to be an hour-long show. Oh, I can't wait to sit on a cushion. This was supposed to be an hour-long show, but it's got a bit longer, isn't it? What are we now? About an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. But we are coming towards the end. I'm slightly distracted because on my screen here, I keep looking down while I'm singing and looking at your comments. They're really making me laugh. Oh, and that's a very nice one to see. Oh, from Fabio, thank you. I can't read that out. I'd be too embarrassed, but yeah. I saw somebody, I just keep flicking over to YouTube. Hello, if you're watching on YouTube. So Marta Cooper, you're Marta Sanders. I wondered, when I saw your name Marta before, I nearly just automatically said Sanders. And I thought, oh, it's Cooper, it's someone else. Got something coming up for you in a minute, Marta. Robert Davey, watching on YouTube. Hello, Robert. All My Tomorrows. How funny that you should request that. Now, did you know that I sang that for a film years ago? I don't even know have I done that in the Kitchen Cabaret? I might have done, I don't know, but it's never one that's become a real part of my repertoire. But either you're a fan of mine and you know that, or you're a real Sinatra aficionado to request such a little-known and beautiful song. Can't do extra requests today because everything's sort of preset on the computer here, but maybe for the next time I'll put the request in for Kitchen Cabaret and I'll try and do it there for you if I haven't done already. I'm really glad you're all enjoying this. Thank you, David Rudert, if that's how I pronounce it. Nice thumbs up from Sunflower Disability. Anthony, oh baby, I wish we were not on shutdown in May. Oh, I hope we're not. Yeah, me too. Well, yeah, I'm going to be doing various shows in London, in the UK, hopefully in July. So let's hope we're not going to be shut down by then. What does that say? I can't, hang on a minute. Something playing up now, Heather Miller says. What does she say, Philip? Could you see that? What does Heather Miller say? Something's playing up. It looks like pies to me, but I don't think she means the pies. I mentioned Judy Harriman. Judy and Mike watching there. They have been probably my longest fans. They saw me the very same night, actually, that Lisa Martland was there reviewing me at Pizza on the Park. Mike and Judy were there as well, and they've been following me ever since. I cannot believe, Judy, that you are 83. Hope you don't mind me mentioning that. On the 24th, you're going to be 83. Bless your hearts. You're the most wonderful, lovely couple. Oh, Adrian, hello. July, your birthday month. Well, hopefully I'll see you at one of the shows. So we are slowly coming towards the end of the show. If you haven't done already, and if you feel so inclined, if you've enjoyed yourself and you feel like leaving a little donation, a little tip to the virtual tip jar, go to the website, garywilliams.co.uk. It says it across the bottom, /donate. I really would appreciate it, but I just love you mainly being there. I love your comments. I just love knowing that you're watching. Hang on, Greg, I haven't been on 2 hours and 10 minutes, surely. What? Man, long, we will be there. Okay. So this next song is actually one of my own songs. I wrote this with my dear pal John Nichol, who incidentally, I'm going to be interviewing John Nichol on Thursday with the legendary Anna Jane Casey. We're doing a live interview at 8 p.m. on Thursday night, UK time. And the title of it is, the subject we're going to be discussing is, Are All Entertainers Needy Egomaniacs? Philip's nodding there. If you maybe you have an opinion on that now, you could leave a little comment. If you think all entertainers are needy egomaniacs, including me, I can be a bit needy sometimes. Philip will tell you all about that when he does his own live podcast. Yes, it's true, Mark. I am a bit. So this one has been requested by JP De Freitas and Sophia, the most beautiful, lovely, lovely couple. What great energy you two have. I can't wait to be sharing a nice dinner in Portugal with you after all this. And Ludovico Lucchesi Pali. Do you know, Ludovico, I just love saying your name, so you can request whatever you want, and I'll do it. Ludovico Lucchesi Pali. This is the title track from the album that I co-wrote with John, and it's a lovely way to close the show. Did I entertain you? Put a smile upon your face. All I've ever wanted is to fill the empty space. I've been a treasure seeker ever since I was a kid. I sing my songs to help you love. Please tell me that they did. Tell me that they did. First time that I saw you, I knew that I'd found love. The lonely days were over, and the past was not enough. I'm a lucky treasure seeker. Watch me sail across the sea. Got a million melodies to make you smile, and a song to set you free. My song to set you free. Thank you, Gary Williams, for that comment. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I'm a lucky treasure seeker. Watch me sail across the sea. Got a million melodies to make you smile, and a song to set you free. My song to set you free. Did I entertain you? Put a smile upon your face. All I've ever wanted is to fill the empty space. Fill the empty space. La 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 la. Thank you so much, and thank you for your lovely comments. Greg, you are just the sweetest person as can be. Robert, Bob, Wiley, Bob and Joe, thank you so much for your lovely comment. The red wine, it does help. The more you drink, the better I sound, as Dean Martin used to say. Hi, Lisa there. Thank you so much. Well, don't go just yet. I have got one more for you. Philip is now waving at me. I'm just going to take my headphones off. It seems like he's panicking. Something's happening. Oh, it does look like we've gone off.